LeBron James has been on a major tear. I mean, right now he's averaging 28 points per game, 8.1 rebounds, and about 8.5 assists per game. He's killing it. He's basically almost averaging a triple-double. You know, sort of like a lot of people don't understand this about Oscar Robertson. Oscar Robertson actually had more than one season of averaging a triple-double. They just, back in the day, they didn't round up. Today, they would, like, round up. So they would say LeBron's averaging about 29, 9, and 9. So almost a triple-double. You know, he's been shooting 42% from three, which is out of this world for LeBron James himself. He's shooting 50% from the field. And on top of that, his effective field goal percentage, 63%. So he's killing it. He's doing his thing. One thing that I want to really go over is LeBron James' dominance being overstated, or are we looking at a new and improved LeBron? And what I can really tell you about the team, in terms of the team aspect, we're going to focus on the team, because LeBron is going to be great regardless. He showed us he could be great during the regular season, and he could be great during the NBA playoffs where he averaged a triple-double. Even before that, 2 years ago, to me it was more impressive what he did when Kevin Love went down and without Kyrie Irving. That was crazy. First 3 games, he averaged about 40 points or whatever the case may be. And that hadn't been done since Jordan. So, in terms of what he's doing, how the team is performing, have the Cavs regained their swagger? Are they back? Is LeBron James, is he playing out of his mind? Is this something new that we haven't seen before? And my answer to that is no. LeBron James can always play like this. And I think that LeBron James playing like this so early, a lot of people aren't talking about this, is very scary. Because if he's playing so great now and he's peaking early now, is he going to have something left in the tank for the playoffs, for the finals? And that's what's kind of scaring me here. I think his greatness and the Cavs' 7-game or 8-game winning streak now is potpourriing the fact that their team isn't that good. And it's also potpourriing the fact that LeBron James is basically emptying out his bullets in the chamber right now. Effectively, right now, he's going out and he's saying, I'm putting the team on my back. Everybody remembers the Biggie album, Life After Death. This is life after Kyrie. And LeBron James is saying, I'm going to take over scoring role. I'm going to take over facilitating role. I'm going to do everything that I have to possibly do in order to get the team over the hump. The Cavs have an 8-game winning streak. 4 of those teams that they played were sub 500. They barely beat the Clippers in overtime. They barely beat the Knicks. The other 4 teams in that 8-game winning streak, so 4 of them are under 500. The other 4 are barely above 500. So the Cavs have a soft stretch in their schedule where they played mediocre teams. And even then, at times they struggled. So LeBron James is essentially saying, I'm going to will my team to victory. I'm going to do whatever it takes now. And I think people are not really understanding him playing so hard now and playing so many minutes now is definitely going to have an effect later. You're still looking at a team that's 28th ranked in defense. You're looking at a team without a backup point guard in Derrick Rose. And you don't know what we're going to get in Isaiah Thomas. I think that what LeBron James is doing is incredible. But I'm starting to be fearful that it's basically largely overstated because this is so early in the season, and the fact that he has to play so many minutes and he has to do, like, the fact that he'll be averaging like 30 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, like, in order for him to do that just to get a 4-point win or a 5-point win or a 1-point win, it's like, what is it going to be when the teams ramp it up? You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you can't have it both ways. Like, some people will be like, whoa, you guys were saying that they had a bad record. Now they have a good record, so now everything is concluded. But they have a good record, and they still have some of the same struggles. Bench production, point guard production, rebounding, injuries, age. They're still one of the oldest teams in the league. And now you're looking at a LeBron James who's playing such a high-inspired brand of basketball. he's taking everybody along for the ride. And, you know, this guy is well-conditioned, amazing athlete. I mean, one of the best athletes we've ever seen. For him to be playing this well so early, for him to have to play like this early, it's just like, are we going to see a repeat in the finals? And are we going to see something where basically LeBron James is going for his MVP, even though, like, to me, James Harden is ahead. LeBron James is going for MVP. Is he conceding that I'm not even going to be worried about this whole finals thing situation? Because now people are saying, well, LeBron's going to stay in Cleveland now. And it's just like, why would he stay in Cleveland where he has to average almost damn near 30 every night just for the team to be competitive and win? You know what I'm saying? Struggling against teams like the Nets, struggling against, you know, pulling out 1-point wins against the Charlotte Hornets. It's just like, he has to do so much. And I think that's what is going overstated. Everybody's looking at his numbers. Everybody's like fawning over him, like, oh, he's amazing, this, that, and the third. You guys just don't understand. He has to play this great just for the team to be functional. Like, just to get a regular winning streak. I don't even see LeBron sit down half the time. Just to have a regular winning streak, he has to play out-of-the-world basketball. So what happens in the playoffs? Is he going to have this gear? Because right now, he's in 5th gear. So everybody else is in 2nd gear, 1st gear. He's in 5th gear. Can he keep up 5th gear the rest of the season? And from what he showed us in the playoffs, in the finals last year, my best or my regular is better than your best. And we understand that. But here's the thing. It's sort of like a marathon. When you're running so much ahead of the pack and you have such a big lead and you're running so hard, can you keep up that pace? And that's what everybody's not really talking about. Is LeBron going to keep up this pace, or are we going to get a breakdown? Is the team going to catch up to? Because right now the team isn't catching. The team isn't very good. Because if you're looking at a guy, I mean, he has to play this way, and you know, especially with Kyrie being out, because who's going to be the next scorer? Is it going to be Kyle Korver? No. Dwayne Wade? Definitely not. Isaiah Thomas, we haven't seen him yet. We don't know what he's going to be. So he has to play like this. And it's just like, I want to know, is he going to be able to keep this up? Let me know in the comments below, will LeBron James be able to keep this up? This is something that is it's wearing on me, because it's like, he's peaking. It's like he's playing like crazy basketball right now. And it's just like, what happens later? And I'm curious to find out. This is Vlad, Hoops Junction, Hoops meets Hoopla. Peace.